Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have an exciting unboxing to do. We're not going to take long getting into this package. By the way, I got to show you, this is the new cormorant, the new scales. Check that out. Look at that micarta. Yeah, but along with this knife and all the other knives, everything you see in this video, there'll be links in the description, discount codes, all that fun stuff. But we're going to get in here. This is one that I saw and showed you briefly that was at Blade Show. And we're going to get in here and check it out. And as always, I have to say thank you, channel members. Thank you, patrons. And thank you, subscribers. You guys are all absolutely amazing. You're making this so much fun. Ooh, boy, here we go. Here we go. I got to see it for a couple minutes at Blade Show, but now we get to see it because it's mine, all mine. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, yeah, mama. I almost forgot about you. I saw so many cool knives at the Kizer booth, and I came back and I was like, oh my gosh, which one am I going to get? Well, I got this one. This is the Kizer LP. And you know what? I forgot about this. It's reversible. Yes, this one will be spending time in the right and the left pocket. Thank you very much. Please drive through. Here's a look all the way around it. It has the kind of the shadow box scales. The scales stick out a little bit. I really like that. Then you don't get the sharp edges. You know, I really, really, really like it. You don't get the sharp edges. Am I just repeating myself? Okay, I need to tone it down a notch. People will be like, you drink too much coffee, man. But here's a look at the top. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I remember this one. I showed this one to another reviewer. If you guys saw the video, you'll know who I'm talking about. But here's a look at that pocket clip. It is partially inset. There's just a small little spot. You know what? I don't think it's inset. It's not. It's on top. It's sitting right on top. So you don't have any screws, no mushrooms growing in the shade. I already know these pocket clips are great. They're real sturdy. You ready to see this blade? And pow, right in the kisser. Oh, yeah, I remember it now, baby. Look at that. Look at that blade. I mean, would you look at it? Just look at it. Oh, this is a thing of beauty. You know, I am a sucker for Kizer. You guys and gals already know. And if you're new to Beez Blades, you'll quickly figure that out. If you go back and watch some, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. It's all coming back. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so snappy. We're going to take this apart here in just a minute, so definitely hang out. Don't go anywhere. Let's go from one end to the other. Now, look at this. Nice stonewash. Is this, no, it is not hollow ground. Boy, could you imagine if that was hollow ground? Ooh, that'd be scary. Very nice. It's almost crowned. It's kind of rounded. The spine is a little bit rounded. Not, you know, I wouldn't call it crowned. And, ooh. Okay, so we have some nice looking jimping. It's not as aggressive as I prefer. The spacing is just right, and it does grab the skin. A little bit of but I would prefer it be a little bit deeper. Huh? Yeah, you heard me. I would prefer a little bit deeper, but look here. Yeah, they went all the way out. They brought it out there. I really appreciate that. And then going down, we have 154 cm blade steel. The model is V3610C1. Ooh, boy, look at that. There's some micarta. Micarta. Give you a little bit of texture vision if I can hold it still just for a minute. It's hard for me to hold still sometimes. Just saying. Not that you guys didn't already figure that out. You do have a nice lanyard hole. You can put a little rope through there if you want to. And man, that is so awesome that it's reversible. And here's this side. And whoo, she feels sharp. And it's the LP by Azo. It's an Azo design. I love his designs. And as far as I know, LP, it stands for long playing or long playing record. So maybe they're saying that this is going to last you a long, long time. And not that it really means a whole lot, but let's see if it cuts some paper right out of the box. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is so clean. It has an excellent, 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 excellent edge on it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get the weight and then we'll do the specs in less than 60 seconds. You know what? This is one of those ones that feels heavier than it probably is. It feels very solid. I'm going to go with 3.5, 3.5. And it is 3.39, 3.39. Oh man, I was a little bit off. Not by much. I mean, what, just over a tenth? 3.39 ounces. Are you ready? Go. So from tip to tip, we're 7.78 inches. You have a sheep's foot blade with 154 cm blade steel. Really nice black stone wash. Your total blade length's 3.4 inches. Your sharpened blade length's 3.36 inches. Your blade width, 0.80 inches. Your blade stock is 111,000. Did I say 100? 111 thousandths of an inch. You're 18 thousandths of an inch behind the edge, which is very nice. You have some very good looking black micarta for your scales. Your closed length is 4.41 inches from tip to tip. Your handle width is 0.88 inches. Closed, it's 1.04, so it's only an inch. Your handle thickness is less than a half an inch at 0.48. Your opening method is going to be a flipper. You have ceramic bearings in the pivot. It's a liner lock. You have a T8 and T6s. It's an AZO design, and your model number is V3610C1. We checked out the finish. Let's check out the fit. How is it? Of course, it's solid as a rock. 0 up and down, 0 left and right. And by the way, there's another color. You can get the JG10 or, the transparent G10. And with my discount code, these will run you, I think it's around 67 bucks. It goes along with all my other discount codes that are in the description. You can go to the link. All that good stuff's down there if you want to go check it out. But that is absolutely good. How about our centering? Centering is dead centered. It is right in there, right in the money. And the lockup, I'd say the lockup on this one's about 55. Do I have to be that exact? It's in the middle, around 55% for your lockup. I can't assume that everyone watching this has already seen one of my Kizer unboxings. It comes with all replacement hardware, which is very nice, very, very nice. And it comes with a nice cleaning cloth, just in case you don't know that. Now, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell button, and then hit all above it. That way you don't miss what's coming out on Beez Blades. So here it is, width-wise, right next to the Penguin. It's about the exact same width as the Penguin. Now I'm going to set them out. Here is the Spyderco Paramilitary 2, and you guys, you have to know what this is. The Ontario Rat number 1. Here is the Petrified Fish Scholar. Now, see, I was trying to look for ones with similar blade styles, blade shapes. So the Scholar, really love this one. This is the olive wood handles. You can also get the white handles. And this is the SHIELDON Knives Bazookin. By the way, I have 20% off discount codes to the SHIELDON knives because they're doing a special right now, but that discount code's not going away. So if you're interested in those, that'll be in the description too. But you know what? That one is very similar. I love this blade shape. And here is the lovely Qsp Penguin. You already know, get yourself a penguin. You gotta get one. But I love this one. I have 4 now. You know what? I wouldn't mind collecting every shape and color. No, they're all the same shape. Every color they have. And this, and you know I have to say it, is the Chevalier. I called it the Chevalier, but apparently it's Chevalier. But this is a button lock by Civivi. I love this blade shape. I'm telling you, can't get enough of them. Now here's 2 that came to mind. Before I unboxed it, I was like, you know what? It's gotta be close to these. This one is the Kizer Begleiter 2, and it is the same size, same width pretty much, same blade length, but you have this awesome blade shape. And this is the Vosti Bellamy, one of my all-time favorites. It is so freaking smooth. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this isn't about those other knives. If you want to check those out, you can go check them out. I have links and all that good stuff. And just because I want you to see how good they look, this is the Frag Titanium Kizer Cormorant, and this is the new one in the micarta. I love these knives. I had to show them. Let's check out the action and the ergos. Let's try the push button. Pow, right in the kisser. You already know. And man, it is drop shutty. Once you drop that, you just let nature take over. You just let gravity take control. Oh my goodness, it is so smooth. And here's the light switch. Bam! Wow, that is so nice. It is so comfortable, very easy to use. And you know what? My hand from here to here is 4 inches. From here to here is 3.5. From the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. Let's see what she feels like. I already know. Comfortable. You can bear down, and the pocket clip's like, I'm right here, but it's not a hot spot. It's not hot spot. He's just announcing its presence. I can tell it's there, but it's not in the way at all. And in the classic, what? Oh, hold up. You know what? I was wrong. What? Yep, all the time. This jimping, it works very well. When I was just going like this with my finger, it didn't feel deep enough. But when oh yeah, it locks your thumb into place. Look at that. Yes. Okay, I stand corrected. That is some good jimping. It doesn't look deep enough, but you know, it's almost like just the edges aren't. That is really nice. How about left-handed? Oh yeah, and guess what? We have good pass-through. There's your pass-through. It's nice and comfortable. Easy, easy, easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Look at that. You just, you don't have to dig your finger. You don't have, ladies, if you have fingernails, you only need the side of your thumb, and she is going to shut. So it's very comfortable in this grip. It's very comfortable. Yep, it's very comfortable in that grip. My middle finger stops right there in that dent. That actually works out very nice. Utility cutting all day long. You already know this is going to be a utility cutter. And it is sharp. And I can't believe how thin the blade stock is. So let's take this thing apart and see what it looks like on the inside. All right, I have the lights cranked up, so hopefully you guys can get some good detail. Get you a Weehaw bit set. You already know the drill if you're part of the Beez Hive. It comes with the extra bit driver that goes in the end of there, and you'll be glad you got them, and you won't strip them if you get the cheap ones. I'm just telling you right now. But, oh, by the way, Get Good Screw, they were out, but they're back in stock. They have some new ones back in stock. I'll get their link and make sure their link is in the description if you want to get you one of these fancy ones. But you can get these like this. The CRKT that comes with the bits, these are like 34, 35 bucks. I really like this one. And sometimes if you can't get this one, the pivot to come out easy, you definitely want to get you a stubby. So there is your pivot collar. There's your pivot screw, has a little bit of thread locker on it, and it has T6s back here. I wish they were T8s. I guess it's a losing battle to get places to go to T6s or T8s, I mean. But it's hard to get companies to go to T8s in the back. There must be a really good reason why they won't. But, you know, we've been asking them to do it. Everyone's been asking all the companies to go to T8s all the way around. And it's kind of a losing battle. It's kind of a, you know, like repeat yourself over and over kind of thing. So, you know, it doesn't really bother me for the most part. I don't have problems. If you take your time, a screw starts giving you trouble, you just push. Don't strip it. I know there's always going to be exceptions. So there is... This dude just came right off. There we go. So there's your two screws, and I'm just going to keep them right in there. And if you watch my disassemblies, you already know I put thread locker on screws if they begin to come loose, but if they don't, then I don't. So there's your micarta scale, weighs like nothing. So let's take this dude out. How easy or difficult is this going to be? Oh, okay. All right. Ooh, D-shaped pivot. Yeah, D-shaped pivot. All right, I'm going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Don't sing. If you haven't came to Beez Blades live at the Hive, and by the way, I have this little plastic spudger. I'm just going to use this to get a little torquage. It's really in there. Okay, come on. Come on. Try to wiggle it loose. There we go. Got it. Got him. Man, look how clean this thing is. Wow. Very nice. I like when they do that and they don't have a coating, so everything is nice and smooth. This doesn't have a drop of oil on it. But Friday nights, this is my time to plug. Friday nights, Beez Blades live at the Hive. All right. So here's your ceramic bearings, and I can't remember what this material is. I don't know if it's Delrin. Where did that go? Oh my gosh, there it is. Whew. Went flying. Give you a close-up look here. It's hard to see it. There you go. Tiny little dudes, and there's not a drop of oil on it, and it was that smooth already. I mean, wow. I mean, this thing is so clean you could eat off of it. Just about. Definitely go get you some. I have links to doodads. I call them doodads. They're little microfiber swabby deals. I have links to these and KPL knife pivot lube. You'll see me use this stuff here in just a minute. But folks sometimes are like, why do you always talk about your links? Because when I don't, folks ask me in the description, hey, where can I get this? Where can I get that? So I've found that when I actually tell you, then folks tend to not need to ask because I've told them, right? So there you go. There's the entire knife taken apart, just like that. I have little pieces of microfiber cloth that I've cut just for cleaning. Not that this one really needs it. Jeez. This is one of the cleanest knives I've disassembled. And Kizer, I mean, you already know I'm a big fan. But their knives, they've got it dialed in. They have the action, the ergos, the blade. Oh my goodness, look, that's all I got from the factory. Holy cow. And this wasn't sent to me. You know, these knives, I get them off of Amazon or from Mojave Outdoor. Oh, by the way, Mojave Outdoor, my discount code works there too. And 10% off a knife is really good. So these were like $75, and with the discount, they end up running you like what, $67.50, I think it is. So let me get back on track and show you. So we have a D-shaped pivot. I'm putting the pivot back in. Just going off on a tangent. All right, so there's your pivot, nice and clean. And I'm going to get some KPL knife pivot lube. KPL stands for Knife Pivot Lube, and this is the original. I'm going to put some of this on there. I'm going to try to not put too much. But definitely come check out Live at the Hive every Friday night from 8:15 to 11:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't have to say anything. You can just come in and check it out and see what's happening. You'll see that we're having a lot of fun, and oh my gosh, we have so much fun. It is an absolute blast. I look forward to it all week. When the live stream ends, me and Mrs. Beez, we're like, gosh, is that over already? We're already waiting for next Friday because this knife family, this knife community is just amazing. And Mrs. Beez has got into it. I'm telling you what, she got her Grail knife. She's excited. She's starting to flip knives. I'm starting to middle finger flick knives. Oh my gosh. You talk about a proud hubby. I've got a knife wife. Yeah. You talk about exciting. That is exciting. I am very fortunate and very grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful for the knife community. I'm grateful for a supportive wife who is completely supportive with my hobby and with me doing the channel, and she enjoys it. I mean, she comes on the channel. She's a part of the every live stream. Her and then Bentley the cat come and hang out. And all you regulars that are watching right now, are you waiting for me to make a mistake? Are you ready? So I'm putting this back together. Don't have to worry about which direction that I'm putting the and you know what? I'm going to go really light on the KPL. I'm going to go really easy, just a little bit on the doodad, just a tad, because it did so well without it. I know there's arguments. People say you don't need any. There's other people, you know, that say this and that. There's always going to be opinions. This is just my journey and what I'm doing. I'm going to put this blade back on here, and you can see this is the, see this stop pin? So the blade will come around and stop right here and hit there. And then when it opens, it'll stop right there. So we got that on there. We'll put this other one on here. Just put just a little bit of looby-doob, not much. See, I'm going easy. I'm going easy. Easy. That's what I tell my dog when he starts going nuts to eat his treats. He only gets a few treats every night. He starts eating them real fast. I go easy. And he'll slow down a little bit. And then come. All right, so everything clipped right back into place. I think we are golden. Man, oh man. Can you tell I'm putting a Kizer together? I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. And I probably just jinxed myself. But hopefully not. Hopefully not. Let's put this pivot back in. Yeah. So tell me what y'all think. I want to hear your thoughts on this knife. And there's other ones. If you watched my other videos on the Knives at Blade show. Let's see. We'll put this dude back in. What did you think? I'm hearing a lot of opinions about some of the new ones coming out. There's the Comet. And it's hard for me to even remember all the new ones that are coming out. The Hiccup. That's another one that's coming out. Or is out. And then I just did the last video before the one you're watching right now. I did the chili pepper. The Swags chili pepper. Which is really, really cool. But definitely come hang out with us at the live stream. And you will, oh, and something else we do is we do a pocket check. And we imagine that there's a huge line of tables. And everybody that's there, that's at the live stream, tells us what's in their pocket or what they carried that day or what's sitting next to them or what they're flipping. And then at least this is what I do. I imagine all of those knives out on the table. So are we centered? Tad off. Let's see. I have it too tight. That's what the problem is. What the problem is, I have it too tight. Let's loosen it up a little bit. Let's see. Looking good. Sounding good. Oh my gosh, the action is outstanding. Yeah, we're as centered as you can get. Let's go to the big screen. I forgot to put KPL heavy on. Okay, so look here, y'all. If you're not used to knives, see that ball right there? I'm not going to take it back apart, but that ball right there is our detent ball. I'm going to put a drop of KPL heavy on there, and luckily we have this altercator. We have this applicator. We can just put a drop right in there, right on top of that detent ball, and after I do that, I hold it down this direction, open it, close it a couple times. There we go. That will work plenty fine. And we're back. So, final thoughts on the Kizer LP. Well, it has amazing Kizer action. The ergos are fantastic. It has a blade that I love. If I had to find a nitpick, it would be that it needs a more of a sharpening choil. You can see the plunge grind ends, the plunge grind ends right there. So you're gonna get a couple, 2-3 sharpenings before you hit the plunge grind, and you get a little smile on there. That's really not a big deal, but it's something I noticed. The jimping, I was gonna complain about the jimping at first, but oh yeah, it is spectacular. So this is like a perfect EDC knife. Everyday carry. You can just have it set next to the bed. Get up in the morning, throw it in your pocket after you get ready and you're headed for work. It's lightweight. You know, it's not even 3.5 ounces. It's a good size. It has a nice long blade. What can I say? I think it's worth every penny. Let me know what you guys and gals think about it. I'm curious. And if you don't have an opinion, you know, tell me how your day's going. Are you drinking coffee right now? You headed home from work listening to Beez? You tell me. But until I see you in the chats or see you on the live stream, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.